So we have our logger back. Here's one of our main ponds. He is just, so there's the mountain right there. Here's our big long pond. And we're just making a path back to the stream. We don't have a way to get back there. And so he made it almost to it. So anyways, it's really cool. So here we are. And then we're gonna come out this way. So I'm thinking I want to rent a mulcher and maybe come in here because it's half the price if I do it myself. So I could do it for more days if I do it myself. Just come in and mulch up all this stuff that kind of is on the ground. I think this would be amazing. And we got to get back to a tree that fell back there. So I think that's going to be his project tomorrow. It's kind of making a trail to get back into here. Chris is looking at a gun range. Like, how can you get from the mountain all the way out here, straight across the pond, and all the way out there? I think 1,000 yards. So that is what he is attempting to figure out right now, is what trail would he need to make in order to have that happen. But this is really cool to be able to get back to the mountain on this side. So this is on this side of the property, not going up the mountain. There's about 50 acres that goes all the way that way. And he worked over on that side, and then we left a bunch of it untouched. And then I just found a bunch of ponderosa pine in here and thought, you know what? It's not really doing us any good to keep them. I'd like to have a little bit of a trail back in here. So, so yeah, we just decided that we would continue to log a little bit. And I really want this one back in here gone if we can. Huge one fell. And there's not really much. Like, see, that one's a nice one right there. Can take that one out. And we have some beautiful larch and red fir. That's a ponderosa pine. Could probably take that one out, honestly. Got some red fir, some white fir. I know there's grand fir, the other names for it, but I just call it. There's a beautiful larch right there. So you could probably take that one out. Right through there.
Yeah, came right through here. And, all the way back, I mean, there's the tree right there.
Yep.
So if you just created that path, that's the straightest path back out.
Yep. So this is a really cool place back in here. The stream is over, just right over in there. And this is what rooted up back in December when we had those high winds. It just took out so many trees, and one of them happened to be this big larch, or this big bull pine, ponderosa pine. So I didn't really want to leave that there. I wanted it gone. Might as well. So then the rest of this is just, you know, he could fall those two too. And that one, just kind of open it up a little bit. I don't want to like touch these larch because we might want these for like a cabin or something. So, what?
All those ones right there.
No, he can cut in between, make cuts, and then pull it that way to get it out. Oh, all these larch? He has to cut the larch?
Just those ones right there.
Oh.
To the rock.
How many of them?
Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So, anyways, so pretty. This is a not a huckleberry, it's a medicinal elderberry. Ooh, look at those rows. They're like as sharp as ever. That could, like, if somebody's ever coming after you, let them run through that, man. Ooh, really hurt somebody. So anyways, just thought I'd update you on a little bit of vlogging.